Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? How is everyone? Welcome. Welcome to my full day of streaming. Today is Sunday, October 27, 2019. How's everybody? I hope you're doing well, and I welcome you all. So, the schedule today was flipped from what I had originally planned, only because we're having such a good time with a game that I decided that I wanted to keep playing said game. A little bit more than originally that I had planned, and that's a good thing, you know. That means that the releases are so great, right? That we're having a great time, and you know I want to keep continuing on with the ones that I'm liking more. That's great, and you guys seem to have really been enjoying my playthroughs as well of various games, and that pleases me to say the least. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, we're doing even more Outer Worlds. I know that I did 2 hours of this last night, the Outer Worlds. But I want to do even more because I'm really digging it. We had fun last night. I thought last night we were finally going to get off the first starter area, the first planet. We got so wrapped up in fun stuff, I didn't even finish it. I didn't even get to finish the first world. We were just so... there's so much content in the game that I didn't even get through the first world. Now, it seems like today, the very first thing we're going to be doing is leaving this first planet and moving on to the next area. So, yes, today we are actually getting off the first planet. But there's just 6+ hours of content on the starter world. So many side quests opening up. I found 2 companions or followers. Although, the second one that I got last night, I don't even know if they can, like, follow me around and do stuff like Parvati does. Parvati's the first companion I have. So I don't know if the Vicar Max can actually follow around for combat too. He claims he can. He said he could use one of the sticks, or a toss ball stick, I think he called it. But he's not available until you leave the first planet. So we're gonna see how it goes today. I'm excited to see, what happens with the game. Hope that you guys are too. Like I said, having tons of fun with it. And looking forward to more. Alright, good stuff. So this first stream is going to be 4+ hours. Yes, 4+ hours of the Outer Worlds. So it should be great if we do end up on the next planet, which it looks like we're definitely going to. It would be very interesting to explore it, to see what it's all about. And see, is the rest of the game exactly or similar to what we've already done up to now? Or does it branch out and become different, right? If this game is anything like Fallout, we may go to totally new areas and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens today in the plot, okay? Now, this is a pretty chill gameplay stream. The Outer Worlds so far has been a lot of fun and very relaxing. Even though there are some gunfights and they can be pretty tough, I found some pretty overpowered weapons, I would say, that have allowed me to overall progress pretty easily at this point in the game and not have too much of a problem. So I hope that continues, and I hope that we can have great progress today and not have to worry too much about, oh no, I'm going to die to gunfights or whatever. And it'll be a more chill stream. We'll have a lot of opportunity to kind of hang out and talk and relax rather than worrying too much about getting destroyed. But I guess we'll see. Okay? Does this game have potential to be Game of the Year? Of course it does. Any game has potential to be Game of the Year, but this game in particular, in my opinion, has been really fun and unique, and it's exactly what we've been looking for in an RPG recently. And it's basically what other companies have failed to deliver on. You know what I mean? This company has delivered on. If other companies had just put out a game like this in recent years, we probably would have been very satisfied, but instead we get crap like Anthem and fucking Fallout 76, just stupid shit that we don't want. And if anything, this just shows when you give the consumers what they want, they'll come out and play the games and everything. Like, this game apparently sales-wise has done really well. Well, actually, I take that back. Apparently, there's a lot of people playing the game, but sadly, they didn't buy the game. And what I mean by that is they looked it up and they were like, oh, look, like, there's tons of people playing. Oh, but they all got it under Xbox Game Pass, so no one actually bought the fucking game. And think about how sad that is, right? That's pretty fucking sad. That, you know, they didn't think about it, and they're like, oh, let's just put it under Xbox Game Pass. Oops. Now everyone's playing it for free. And now no one's actually, you know, paying for the game. Oops. You know, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. This whole Xbox Game Pass thing is going to be pretty interesting to see long-term how it affects certain games. Maybe it's not a good idea to put hot new releases under it. I don't know. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. You know, the game is still young. A lot of people are probably waiting for word of mouth to see if the game is as good as the review said. And then we'll probably check it out afterwards. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm enjoying the hell out of the game. I hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough. Thank you for you know, tuning in, and hopefully we'll have a good time. All right, so that's the main gameplay stream. Later tonight, all right, we're gonna be doing more WWE 2K20, and this has been a game that has been a laugh riot for all the wrong reasons. Seriously, it's just like sadly, pathetically bad. I don't know what else to say. It really is just really bad. When it comes to the My Career mode. And this originally was going to be the main gameplay stream today, and you guys have been enjoying it, but the vibe I was getting was that you guys were liking the Outer Worlds better, and I was liking the Outer Worlds better. So I decided to make the Outer Worlds my main gameplay stream of today and flip the streams, okay? So don't worry, WWE isn't going away. I'm not giving up on it or anything, but because the Outer Worlds just seems to be a particularly great game, I decided to make it my featured gameplay stream of the day, and I hope that you guys are okay with that, okay? I hope you guys aren't too upset. So, yes, that is today's schedule. Tomorrow, we're doing things a little differently. And again, I hope you guys will be understanding and understand that I'm a variety streamer, and I have certain projects that I've been, you know, working on for quite some time that I'm trying to finish up here, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a particular game called Dragon Quest Builders 2, okay? And you know, this is a game that I've been playing for a ridiculously long time at this point. I've been playing it since July. I've been trying to, every once in a while, at least once to twice a week, play this game. It's insanely long. At this point, I'm over 60 hours into the game, and the game still hasn't ended. You know, we're now to the point where we're definitely in the end game of the game, but I can understand why some people are pretty, like, oh my god, is this playthrough ever ending? What the hell's going on with this game? Okay? So I hear you. I'm hearing what you have to say. I want the game to end too. I'm not trying to say, oh god, the game sucks, I'm trying to rush it, but I mean, this game is, we've played the living shit out of it. You know what I mean? Like, how much more are we going to play the game? Yeah, when does it ever end? And sometimes, can you say there's too much of a good thing? Yeah, you know what? I think in some cases you can have too much of a good thing. Because the game is good. Okay? But you know, I mean, how much of it can you stand? You know what I mean? So I can understand that some people are frustrated by this and are like, Jesus, is this game ever going to end? The answer is yes, it is going to end. And that's why I'm trying to finish it. That's why I'm trying to do it as my main gameplay stream. Tomorrow. So 4+ hours of Dragon Quest Builders 2 tomorrow in an attempt to try to finish up the game. In reality, we're in the final area of the game. Like, we're in the last area, the last world. And I don't want the game to just be like, oh, let's put it on hiatus now for another 2 months for new releases and never finish the damn game, you know? So, that's tomorrow. We're going to be doing 4+ hours. Yes, I know. 4+ hours of Dragon Quest Builders 2 in an attempt to finish the playthrough. Will we actually finish it? I don't know. You know, I don't. People have said that they were like, oh, there's like 6 to 8 hours left, and then I got through one area like, okay, now there's like 5 hours left. So I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. See, Jay Bowler says it gets repetitive after a while. Is that what you mean? No, I just feel that the game, sadly, it takes too long. Like, I think the game actually would have been a better game if the plot moved faster. There's just a lot of busy stuff that you have to do at various points, and in my opinion, the game suffers because of it. You see what I mean? Like, I think that there should have been less, oh, go mine and build here and mine and build here and mine and build here. Especially that last world, the combat world, like really gets like, oh my god. It's just like, dude, just fucking get to the end, get to the point, finish this. And you end up, doing so much shit that you just think it's the end and it's not the end. You think it's the end, it's not the end, and it keeps going. I really do feel that some games can be too long. And this is a case where the game I just feel is too long. If this game were 40 to 50 hours, it would have been better than 60 plus. And now we're in the final world and there's good stuff happening, but it's like, dude, I've been playing this game for 3 months. I want to play other games. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the attitude I'm feeling is like, geez. So that's why I am trying to finish the game tomorrow. I hope we can finish it tomorrow. I sincerely do. I don't want this playthrough to be stuck on hiatus for a million years and never be finished. But at the same time, we're in the midst of so many good new releases now. I can't constantly keep taking time away to keep playing Dragon Quest Builders. So 4 hours tomorrow. If you don't like Dragon Quest Builders 2, that's fine. I hear ya. I understand. Not everyone likes it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. And quite frankly, the playthroughs lasted so goddamn long at this point. I don't blame ya. But I gotta try to finish it tomorrow, especially for those who've been along for the ride for 3+ months and want to see the game end. I've got to give it a shot tomorrow. Okay? So that's tomorrow's main gameplay stream. Tomorrow night, Monday night, I'll be finishing up the campaign of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And oh my god, has that game, my god, has that game been crazy. Like, that campaign yesterday was one of the most, like, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's fucked up. It's so fucked up. And I don't think I've ever played a game that's that messed up. Seriously. And I've played Spec Ops The Line. I've played games before that have had messed up segments, but that game is like, it takes the fucking cake. Seriously, like, holy shit. The game is like so ridiculous, over the top, with just pounding you with, two children's mother dies, and then they try to survive with their father, but then a Russian soldier comes in and brutally murders their father, so now they have to survive by stabbing the living shit out of the Russian and traumatizing themselves, and then there's gas killing everyone in their town, so they have to escape and they have to shoot people, and then they grow up and they're tortured in a fucking cell horribly, and they have to find a way to escape this horrible waterboarding torture. It's like, oh my god, what? This is a game. And I understand, like for example, this is similar to, say, if you guys have ever seen the movie Blood Diamond, that's kind of how I equate this to. Like, there's movies that are very, very gruesome and are very fucked up, okay? But they tell a good story, and they let you understand how culture is around the world where you don't necessarily live. Because a lot of people don't realize, all around the world, things are very different than they are in the more civilized countries. You live in the United States, you live in a lot of the civilized parts of Europe. You don't realize that there's war-torn countries out there where fucked up stuff is happening on a daily basis, right? And then you see a movie like that, and you're like, oh my god. Now, you might say, well, why would you want to see a movie like that? It's so gruesome, and there's death, and there's blood, and there's all kinds of fucked up stuff. You're right, but it allows you to understand, number one, how the world works, and number two, it allows you to appreciate what you have. You know what I mean? Like, the way I see it is, when I'm playing the campaign of Modern Warfare, I'm like, oh my god, it's really fucked up, but now I kind of look at what I've got, and I'm like, damn, I'm happy, and I'm privileged, and I'm lucky to live in a country where every day there's not a fucking war going on outside my door, and people are dying for no fucking reason that they can't control, and you know what I mean? Like, it actually kind of opens up my eyes and appreciation of the things that I have, and that's kind of interesting, okay? So, I really like the campaign of Modern Warfare, alright? So far, I think it's really great, and even though it's like fucked up, and I said this yesterday too, I said, I'm actually glad that I'm not constantly playing it, because there's been so much fucked up stuff happening in it, that it's like, damn, I don't know if I could take it. Like, seriously, I don't know if I could take just getting, like, fucked up thing after fucked up thing happen in the game. So I'm actually happy that we're not just playing it constantly nonstop, because it probably would have messed with my head seeing that much pain and heartache and messed up stuff. But I like it a lot. Okay, I do. I like the game a lot, and I hope that you guys will check out the conclusion of the plot and campaign tomorrow night. That's Monday night. Okay. All right. Then on Tuesday I'm off, and I know some people would say, "Why does Phil have a day off?" Well, because I have to. I have commitments. I have prior commitments, appointments. It's the one day off I get to do errands, like shop for my fucking house and stuff. Trust me, if I could be here every single day, I would be. I can't be, one day a week, I have to kind of cram everything in, and this is the day to do it. So that's going to be Tuesday of this week. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, what are we doing? Well, it's going to be another major stream of the Outer Worlds. Okay? And it's going to be more WWE. So it's going to basically be the same as how today is. That's what Wednesday is going to be. Okay? What does Kat think of Modern Warfare? Kat knows nothing about it. She's not playing it. She doesn't know anything about Modern Warfare. She doesn't know what, she doesn't know anything about the game, because she doesn't really care about first-person shooters, so she hasn't asked me, and she doesn't really care. So, she has zero thoughts about Modern Warfare. Trust me. Yes, Wednesday, Outer Worlds and more WWE, basically another day just like today. Okay? That's going to be Wednesday streams. So that's the schedule so far. Thursday, by the way, FYI, it's my Halloween marathon. It's a day where I do all horror-themed games. It should be a lot of fun with all the stuff we got lined up this year, including Blasphemous, Bloodstained, Visage, Stalker, and Luigi's Mansion 3, plus I'll be dressed up in costume all day long. It should be a great stream. It should be a cool marathon style to celebrate the holiday. Okay, I hope you guys will join me for that. And later on that week, so later on coming up, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'll be balancing all of the current new release content on my streams. So exactly what what you've been seeing is what you can expect. So yeah, expect more of Modern Warfare multiplayer, more the Outer Worlds, and more of the My Career of WWE. All right, it should be a good time. And if I have time, I may even try to squeeze in a little bit more Plants vs. Zombies, but the vibe I was getting from that game is no one cares about it. All right, and everyone was like, don't play it anymore. Not to say that I'm going to completely drop it. I do have a zombie side campaign to do eventually that I might do as like a late night chill stream, and I may do a few more multiplayer streams, but most people weren't caring for Plants vs. Zombies, so not a feature that I'm not rushing back to it or anything. I'm not never playing it again, but I'm also not in any hurry to get back to it, okay? So, there you go, guys. I hope that sounds good to you. All right? I hope that you guys are looking forward to all the streams coming up, and it sounds like fun. All right? No costume hints. Sorry. I'm giving you guys no costume hints. I want it to be complete surprise for Halloween, okay? I'm just trying to think if there's anything else before we go on to the next segment of the stream. I really don't think so. Nothing's really coming to mind. So, I guess we'll just go right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been attending my streams recently, you'll know this. I'm in a really bad financial position right now. I need your help because by the end of this month, which is at this point, 4 days? Well, let me think. I have today, tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because I have to, okay. So I have 4 days left to raise a certain amount of funds on stream. Okay? And if I don't do it, basically I'm going to default on certain obligations. If I default on certain obligations, it means that all this work that I've done for the past several months, okay, is basically going to get ruined. And I'm back to square one, and it looks like I basically won't have the ability to afford anything. And what that means is I'm going to start defaulting on financial obligations, and more than likely, long-term, going to get sued. And what are they going to come after if they sue me? Well, it's pretty simple. They're going to go after my house. All right, that's all I have. That's the only thing I actually have that has any value to it. It sucks. I don't like talking about this shit on stream, but this is just my reality right now. Is that I'm in a pretty bad situation. All right, so a few days ago, I put up this tips goal on the stream, and you guys have been incredibly generous over the last several days helping me, hit the tips goal. A lot of people have contributed, and I'm very appreciative of that. But I need to raise this goal by Wednesday. Right now, we're at just over $800 out of $1,800. All right. So, FYI, if you guys want to help, today, please do. It's much appreciated. I do need the help very badly. This is not me exaggerating. Please tip me today if at all you can. If you like the streams, you like my content, you want to see this continue. And it's funny. I just said this to people in this chat earlier. I said, yeah, I understand. I get it. You guys like to take jabs at me. You guys like to make fun of me. You guys like to say, man, Phil has financial problems and he asks, his for crowdfunding contributions. And, I get it. You can call me an e-beggar. You can do whatever the hell you want. What can I do? I don't care. But right now, this is really a serious situation where, I really need your help. And I know you guys know that because some people have stepped up and really helped tremendously. And I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. But, I'm in a situation where this situation really sucks. And I wish I wasn't in this situation, but that's just life. Okay? That's what happens. And I want to get out of it. So, I don't want to be stuck here forever. I don't want to have segments on every stream about this shit. I don't. I just want to get to a point where I can be free of all this nonsense. And basically, I'm close at this point. Like I said, I've been working on stuff for months. And I'm at a point where I can potentially get to a point where I can get out of it. But I need to make this payment by the end of the month. Okay? So, please consider contributing if you can. I know people are going to be taking jabs at me all fucking day long, and there's nothing I can do about it. Go ahead. Take jabs at me. Make fun of me. What can I do? I guess that's the price I pay to try to get some help, right? It sucks, but it's, that's just the reality of having a public persona and needing crowdfunding help for stuff. And, I'm in a shitty situation right now. Okay? So, please consider contributing if you can today. Everything is appreciated. If you cheer with bits, you subscribe to the channel, you tip me. All those things are appreciated. And there's been some really big contributors this week, by the way. I should bring this up. Cheering, the cheering leaderboard has been running all week. And if you cheer today, it'll be your last chance to get up on the cheering leaderboard because that resets overnight on Sunday. It means as of tomorrow, Monday, that'll be back to 0. Okay? So I should say that. And I want to say thanks to those who did contribute this week via any method. It is much appreciated and it all helps me long term. All right? So please, by all means, thank you. Thank you. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. But right now, I really need the help with tips within the next few days, okay? Today, tomorrow, Tuesday, and at the very last day, Wednesday. You might say, why the last day, Wednesday, if the month ends on Thursday? Because I have to make a payment, and it has to clear. You can't, you know what I mean? So I have to make said payment on Wednesday to have it clear for Thursday and count for this month, which is what I need to happen. All right? So please consider tipping if you can. All right? So how do you tip? There's 2 ways. Below the stream, there's a tips jar button, or you can click on the, or type. What am I talking about? You can click on. You can type the, oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. I'm seriously having a brain fart right now. Let's try this again. Look below the stream. There's a tips jar button you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat to bring up the link. There we go. I had a fucking complete brain fart right there. All right. So sorry about that. Yes. And if you do contribute via tipping, a couple things to know. First of all, you don't need to give out your identity or anything like that. You can actually be completely anonymous, which is good to know. You can make up a name, or you can just say anonymous, and that way no one will know it's you. In addition to that, you don't need an actual PayPal account to tip me. You can actually just use a debit or credit card. It's one of the options that you have there, okay? So I appreciate it. Thanks for even thinking about it. I don't like bringing this up. I don't like talking about it constantly. I'm fucking getting real tired of it at this point, quite frankly. But that's life for me now. It is what it is, so thank you to anyone who contributes. Hopefully, my hope is that by the end of today's 2 streams, that we could possibly be more than halfway to the goal. All right? That's what I would hope, but I'm certainly not expecting that. And one thing that I do want to say before we even start the stream is, please understand if you cannot contribute, You know, that's not what this is all about. This is about having fun gameplay experience, right? It's about enjoying a game, seeing my honest reactions to it, hanging out, chilling, having fun, and that's what my streams are about. It's not about, you know, contribution drive. All right. In fact, I'm not going to be bringing this up again. Now that the pre-stream is going to end, you know, I only talk about this during the pre-stream. That's it. Okay. So that's it. All right. So thank you guys. I will be giving shout outs, obviously, for those who contribute, but I'm not going to be constantly bringing this up and harping on it. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So please consider tipping, if at all you can today. If you do, thank you very much. As you see, we have a leaderboard where I update top tipper, top cheerer, so they can get extra recognition. All right. I love that. I love the fact that I can give extra recognition to people who contribute on my streams. So thank you to anyone who does. All right. In addition, I already mentioned that there's a cheering leaderboard that auto updates. I will give a shout out to those as well in a few minutes. Okay. So thanks. Now, last thing, before we get to shout outs for those who have actually contributed, let's talk about the rules. That's right. There's actually rules on the stream. What can I say? Everything has to have rules, right? So let's talk about the rules. The rules are as follows, okay? I have to abide by everything Twitch TV says, because this is their business, so I have to abide by all the things that Twitch TV says. I can't just say and do anything I want. Sucks. Some people would like to have that freedom, but I'm okay with it, all right? So, just FYI, have to abide by that. Nothing I could do about it. In addition, I like to maintain my own kind of chill vibe here on the streams. What that means, all right, is that, excuse me. What that means is that I have certain topics that I don't like to talk about on the streams because I feel that they derail the stream, and I actually feel that, if we're trying to maintain a certain vibe, that they're going to cause arguments or whatever, and it's going to just make people not feel very good, and I like to stay away from those. All right, so what are those topics? Well, in particular, I find that politics and religion are very argumentative topics that people don't agree. They get very angry with each other, all right? And, it just tends to cause problems. So I don't usually address them, all right? I feel that if we do address them, that people are just going to get angry at each other, and it's not going to be productive for anybody. Now, in particular, if there is a game where the topic comes up, then that's okay. And that does happen from time to time. In fact, this game we're playing right now, okay, The Outer Worlds, has some religious themes so far in it, which is interesting because I rarely play games with religious themes, but this one had a religious theme to it, which we were talking about the other day. That's okay. You want to bring up, religion or whatever in the realm of what the game is addressing, I'm okay with that. All right, but not just out of nowhere. I don't want people. Well, let's talk about Brexit. Let's talk about Trump. Like, no, let's not. Let's not, go there and get people all upset with each other because, like I said, people just tend to get upset about that stuff. So that's the deal. All right, I hope you guys understand why that's my philosophy. Okay. Now, in addition, I also don't want to bring up any kind of negative stuff when it comes to people who are insulting me, people who are stealing my content, yada, yada, yada. We can talk about it till the cows come home. But the bottom line is, there's no real point to address that stuff. We know it exists, right? We know there's people out there who hate me and who are stealing my content on a daily basis, who are writing my coattails, who are doing everything they possibly can to make my life miserable and make a buck off of me. We know it, right? We're not ignorant. We know it exists, and there's nothing we can do about it. So there's no point, in my opinion, to even bring it up because there's nothing that's going to come of it. All right, you come in here, oh, did you hear that someone stole Phil's content here? Did you hear that, this guy said this about Phil? Did you hear this guy is trying to, insult one of Phil's viewers who contributed and get his information and blah, blah, blah. There's no reason to talk about that. All right? It's just going to derail the stream. It's not going to allow us to have a fun time. And the truth of the matter is, on my streams, I like to maintain a chill and fun atmosphere. I want it to feel like when you come to my live stream, all right, you're here to have a good time. You're here to relax with me and have fun, to see my honest reaction to whatever game I'm playing, and essentially to escape drama, okay? You're not here to partake in a ton of fucking drama. You know what I mean? You're not here to see. You have enough, trust me, I know you guys have enough drama in your real lives. You know what I mean? There's enough going on. You don't need to come here and now have more drama, more negativity, more toxicity, completely destroying you. You know what I mean? You're here to have a good time. I get that. This is a gameplay stream. So that's why I have these rules in effect. All right? So please respect the rules. If you do, I promise you're going to have a good time. And I promise you it's going to be a much better time than if we just, start bringing up all kinds of drama and crap. I know from experience. So thank you for respecting the rules, okay? All right. So that being said, is there anything else I want to cover, or can we get to shoutouts? I'm trying to think. I'm genuinely thinking that may be it. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to give shout-outs to those who've contributed on today's stream and start updating the leaderboard and the like, and then we're going to get started. All right? We're going to get started with today's gameplay. Fair enough? All right. So let's see here. So, actually, overnight, we had a contribution. It came out from Tantamounter. He did a 1,000-bit cheer overnight. Thank you very much, Tantamounter, for a 1,000-bit cheer overnight. That is super appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So 1,000 bits, but that was overnight, so that doesn't go up on the leaderboard because that was overnight, okay? Starting off today, well, actually, no, this was also overnight. Never mind. We also had Golden Colts who did an overnight cheer. Okay, 99-bit cheer. So thank you very much for the 99-bit cheer, Golden Colts. All right. So in reality, the first contribution of today's stream was from someone named McJuggerNuggets. I think that's a a content creator or a streamer. I don't know. I'm not up on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a content creator or streamer referencing something. So McJuggerNuggets tipped me $1. So today's National Prank Day. Do you remember when people used to ask you to make prank videos with Cat? I know it's not your type of content. The fact they would ask is absurd. No. No, I don't remember that at all, actually. People asked me to make prank videos with Cat. I didn't even know that. Okay. I had no idea that what kind of prank videos? I'm not even sure how that would work. Prank videos with Cat. Who was I trying to prank? I guess I missed this whole thing. Unless this guy is just, like, joking or whatever. I don't have a clue what he's talking about. Okay, then. Prank videos. Sure. Well, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing prank videos, okay? But thank you very much for the $1 tip. That actually gets the tipping started today. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. McJuggerNuggets. a dollar tip to start. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that is true. Dacky Smurf, he says, I remember when Kat first moved in, she said you might get some Cooking with the King videos. That, I agree, that did happen. And my original idea was that as Kat started to learn recipes and the like, that we would maybe film some of the stuff she was trying to do together and make a video series of it. But if you remember, I had actually set that up as a goal 1 month. I said, oh, if we get a certain amount of subs or whatever, we could do this. And then we didn't get the subs at all. Like, we weren't even close that month, if I remember correctly. And I was like, gee, I guess, people just aren't really very interested in that. Or else, more people probably would have subbed to try to get that as a goal or whatever. And then after that, I basically just, kind of didn't really care about the whole vlogging series anymore. Quite frankly, I focused a lot more on my streaming. As you guys know, I basically changed up my streaming schedule to stream a hell of a lot more. I used to stream way less. Now I'm streaming way more. And I just focused on being a, streaming content creator and not worrying about doing edited video series for YouTube or anything like that. So that was something that I just kind of, it was an interesting idea. Don't get me wrong. It was an interesting idea to think, oh, gee, maybe someone will want to see us do, cooking or whatever. But it didn't take off. People didn't really care about it. It didn't happen. And So I just never really cared about it again after that. There you have it. Fairly simple, right? Okay. So, continuing on. Cholo Veterano did a 100-bit cheer, and he says, Balenciago. And then Cholo Veterano did a 500-bit cheer and said, thanks, Phil. So thank you, Cholo Veterano. I want to say thank you, super thank you to Cholo. I don't know who this even is, if this is someone else who had a different name before or whatever. I have no idea. But they have cheered a ton this week. Just a ton. Okay? And I want to say thank you very much to Cholo Veterano for that. Because, you know, obviously contributions are much appreciated and they help, you know, long term. So thank you very much. By the way, you're by far, by leaps and bounds, you're the top cheerer of the week, as you can see up there on the leaderboard. You almost more than doubled the person in second place. So thank you for that. Okay. All right, continuing on. Lego Mario tipped $1. Okay. And Lego Mario says the following. Hold on. Lego Mario does not say hold on. Okay, Lego Mario says, I know you have a set of Halloween games to play on the marathon. Just throwing it out there, there's a PS4 indie game called Horror Stories. It's only like $5. You should check it out if you run out of content during the marathon. Horror Stories. Well, first of all, never heard of it. Sounds like it's something right up my alley for the marathon, right? FYI, I don't think I'm going to run out of content for the marathon. Just so you guys know, 5 games, and each game roughly going to be played for at least an hour, if not longer. I get the feeling some of the games are going to be pretty great. Like, I think we all know what to expect from first-party Nintendo games. We know that, Luigi's Mansion is going to be pretty sweet. And so I don't think we're too worried about, oh no, we're going to play this game, it's not going to be very good or anything, I've never played any of the other games, so I don't know anything about... I heard Visage is supposed to be the spiritual successor to PT. Like, it takes the same kind of gameplay from the PT teaser that we had years ago, and it turns it into, like, a full-fledged game, but it's still in early access. It's not the full game. So, that could be pretty exciting, to see how it turns out. And then, Bloodstained. Everyone's wanted to see me play Bloodstained for a while. That game is the spiritual successor to Castlevania, since Konami isn't making Castlevania games anymore. The makers of Castlevania went off to make their own series of games, and that's what that one is. Stalker is a game that I've had for years and years. Someone gifted it to me on Steam a million years ago, and now finally I'm getting around to playing it because people wanted to see it for Halloween, which is cool. Blasphemous, I don't know too much about. I think it's one of those indie kind of 2D style games that's very difficult, much like Dark Souls. And I don't know how that one's going to go down, but people wanted to see it. And, so there's a good variety of games we're going to be playing on Halloween. And if I'm playing all of them for at least an hour, if not longer, I think that it's going to be a really fun marathon. So quite frankly, I don't think that it's going to be a situation where, oh my god, I have so much extra time. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to have extra time at all, actually. I think it's going to be the complete opposite. I'm really not going to have extra time to do anything during the marathon. We're going to have more than enough, okay? And that's okay. That's perfectly fine, I think we're going to have a good time. No matter how it goes down, no matter what we end up playing more of, I think we're going to have a good time on the stream. So there you go. Thank you for the tip, Lego Mario. Let me get you up, add that to the total, I should say. But thank you for the suggestion. Horror Stories. Every once in a while I'm looking for horror-themed games. I mean, this is something I could do at a future date. Please keep that in mind for a future date playthrough. Okay? All right. Coochie Coochie. What a name. Coochie Coochie. Apparently someone is a friend of... Who is it that used to say that? Like, is it 1970s celebrity or something? So anyway, they tipped $1. So let's listen to this. Oh my god. What is your turtleneck color of choice? And will we see you wearing it during the Halloween marathon? What is this turtleneck meme? This is one that's completely eluded me. People bring up turtlenecks every once in a while. I'm completely stumped. I don't know why you guys bring up turtlenecks. I don't know what it means. I'm assuming it's a meme that has to do with me. I have no clue how or why, but apparently it does. Sometimes I just feel like, I don't know. I'm not even going to question it. But in this case, I have to, because I have no clue where this came from. A turtleneck meme, right? So anyway, no, I'm not wearing a turtleneck during Halloween. I'm wearing a Halloween costume, and I don't think a turtleneck would be a Halloween costume, would it? It would be, certainly it would be a piece of apparel, a kind of clothing to wear during the event, but I'm dressing up as something during the event. So no, I'm not wearing a turtleneck during the event. Then again, I guess now any costume involving a turtleneck has now been debunked. I've debunked turtleneck costumes. So now you know I'm not wearing a turtleneck, and now you guys are going to be like, I've ruined Halloween for you because you were hoping I would be a character or something wearing a turtleneck. Well, I'm not going to be. So I've debunked it. It's a wings. Some people are saying it's a wings meme. I don't even know anymore. You guys confuse me with this shit. Like, I don't know what's a meme of mine, what's a meme of his. You constantly cross the streams over. You cross the content over. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. What is what? I don't get it. All right. Let's continue. Phil Burnell tipped me $1. Says, do you like the new Star Wars trailer? I haven't seen the new Star Wars trailer. I've seen a few clips of it on Twitter, like pieces and snippets of it that people were commenting on and stuff. I haven't actually just seen the trailer. I really have kind of been out of it. This last week, oh my god, what a burp. This last week, I haven't even seen any wrestling or any television at all. Like, seriously, like, I haven't seen much at all of anything. I don't know, I've just been kind of, busy with other stuff, and not that it's a big deal or anything, it's not, but I've just been fairly busy with other things, and haven't really been following a lot of pop culture stuff. So, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see the trailer. I don't know. I don't have any thoughts about it because I haven't seen it. Quite frankly, I'm not going to see the movie. I know I'm not going to see the movie because this is the busiest time of the year for me. I don't have money to go to the movies. I'll be working my butt off. So it doesn't even really matter if I see the trailer or not. It doesn't affect anything if I can't see the movie, and I can't see the movie. So there you go. But thank you for the $1 tip. Lanius1180, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Lanius1180, for the subscription. I appreciate that very much. Alfred Aponte tipped me $1. He said, hey, Phil, hope you're good. I am good, Alfred. The good thing about today is full day of new releases, right? Full day of good stuff coming up. Another 4-hour stream of the Outer Worlds, and we're leaving the initial starter area to do different stuff, which is good. I had a lot of fun on the starting planet, but, at this point, I'd like to go somewhere else and see what else the game has to offer, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited to see what we end up doing in the Outer Worlds today. It could be a good time. So, thank you for being here, for hanging out with me, and hopefully it turns out well. Okay? All right. X Raging Pyro. Actually, it's Raging Pyro with two X's on the ends. Sometimes people do that. They put symbols on the end of their name, and then it fools me. So this is Raging Pyro, did a 100-bit cheer, and said, yeet. Okay then. Yeet indeed! Thank you very much, Raging Pyro. Appreciate that. Thank you for the cheer. Oh my god. Play Scrat's Nutty Adventure. Did a 50-bit cheer. And now this guy says that when they talk about a turtleneck, they're talking about my foreskin. What? How on earth do you fucking get to that? If that's the case, that's like really weird. How do you go from a piece of, a shirt to your foreskin? That's, it's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I don't know if that's the truth or not. This guy might just be messing with me. I don't know. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know anymore. You don't know anymore. No one knows anything. We're too confused. What's going on? Who am I? What's happening? I don't know. You tell me. The fuck's going on? I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm lost. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. You've broken me. You've utterly broken me. All right? You've defeated me. I've been mentally crushed today by these crazy memes. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, anyway. Rumpelstiltskin sent me $1.11. That's the top, that's actually the top tip of the day. We're going to get him up on the leaderboard here in a second. And, so yeah, let's do that first. Before we even read what he says, let's get him up on the leaderboard. Top tip of the day. Mr. Rumple. How do you spell his name? Rumpelstiltskins. $1.11. It's another $1 tip. Thank you guys for the tips. Like I said, tips are what I need the most right now. And, you know, in short term, I'm hoping by the end of today, after 2 streams, we can raise, at least have had raised half my goal. I hope. I seriously hope, because if not, I'm going to get pretty fucking nervous here. Okay. So, he says, shout out to Jasper, the king of the closet. Is there a slight chance to ever host the wonderful barbecue? Yeah, there's yet another meme about there's a barbecue or something. I don't know what people are talking about. Yesterday, where people were bringing up, like, if we hit the funding goal, will we do a barbecue or something? And I was like, where's this coming? Again, I guarantee you this barbecue is a meme from someone else. It's probably Wings. Who else, right? It's always fucking Wings. It's probably a Wings meme that I don't understand. And it's probably like he was talking about doing a barbecue or something. You know, and it has nothing to do with me. But now people were like, you know, oh, if you hit the goal, will you do a barbecue at your house or something, you know? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what the fuck the meme is. I don't understand it. I'm lost completely. So, anyway, the running joke is if we hit the goal by Wednesday, I'll be doing a barbecue. Obviously, I won't be. It's freaking fall. It's cold as shit. I don't have a grill. There's no barbecue. But we can joke, I guess. So, sure. Yes, there's a barbecue happening. Anyway, as for Jasper, he was actually here last night. As soon as I started streaming, he took off. It was pretty funny because he actually sat in my chair. He sat in my chair, and I was like, Jasper, how am I going to stream if you're sitting there, dude? Like, you're right where I need to be. And he just looked at me with innocent eyes like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a cat. Why are you talking to me like I'm a human? And I was like, oh, yeah. But then, as soon as I started streaming, he left the office, and everyone's like, oh, where's Jasper? Like, I don't know. He doesn't want to be in here for whatever reason. Like, every time I start streaming these days, he kind of leaves. I don't know why. He just doesn't really... I guess he doesn't like it when I'm in here talking. My theory is... I'm not a cat, so I don't know. My theory is when I start talking to people other than him, he gets, like, weirded out. He's like, who the hell's Phil talking to, right? He's like, oh, no, he's not talking to me. So I think he gets, like, weirded out and he wants to leave. You know, the office will be open tonight. If he wants to join us tonight for WWE, he can. The office is open every late night now, and if he wants to come in, he can. Okay? All right. Alrighty. So what we're going to do now, we are going... What are we going to do? I don't know. I'm confused. We are going to give shout-outs to the top cheering contributors of the week. That's what we're going to do. I got confused. Because this is the last day. That's right. This is the last day of the week where the cheering leaderboard will be in effect. It resets overnight. So I want to give credit to those who have cheered this week. Okay? So, thank you very much. First of all, to anyone who contributed at all this week. That is much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. And a big shout out to these following top cheering contributors. In 10th place, Big Daddy Matty. In 9th place, Authentic Italian Dolphin. In 8th place, no, I take that back. 8th place and 9th place are tied. So I'm sorry about that. They're tied. So the tie for 8th between Delancius and the Authentic Italian Dolphin. Okay? Very nice. Thank you for the contributions. In 7th place, Star Wars Fan 002. In 6th place, Yoshino Lover. In 5th place, M5NSX. 4th place goes to Golden Colts. 3rd place, Tantamounter. 2nd place, Survive Sweet Treat. And in 1st place, Cholo Veterano. As I was saying, thank you very much, Cholo. A lot of cheering this week. and is much appreciated. Okay. Sam Bridges here says, why do you sound like you're in a bathroom? I have no idea. I'm not. I'm sitting right here in front of my microphone. Look. Hello. Are you saying the audio sounds different today or something? Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Are you saying the audio sounds different today or something? I don't know why that is. I'm sitting right here as always. So I don't know why I would sound any different. I don't know. But thank you for the cheers, Sam Bridges. I appreciate that. Philly Buckeye gifted a sub to Dragon Quest Fan. So congratulations, Dragon Quest Fan, on receiving that gifted sub. And then Authentic Italian Dolphin gifted a sub to Legacy Lord. So congratulations to Legacy Lord for receiving that gifted sub. A lot of gifted subs going around today. Very nice. Thank you guys for that, for the support. I'm sure those people appreciate it. Hopefully they'll give you personal thank yous for those subs, because they should. It's only fair. They should. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. I think at this point we finally covered everything. Holy crap. I know there's a lot to talk about today. But, alright, so... Oh, wait a minute. Naheen tipped me $1. He says, a.k.a. the Otaku King. Okay. And he says, what anime do you like and who's your favorite waifu? What animes do I like? Well, I've watched many animes over the years. I would say, obviously Dragon Ball. Everyone's going to say Dragon Ball, I think. I watch Attack on Titan. I watch, one of the ones that a lot of people don't talk about is Trigun. I think Trigun was actually a short but sweet anime. Yu Yu Hakusho. Really liked Yu Yu Hakusho, even though it was weird that every season was like a completely different show in a lot of ways. But Yu Yu Hakusho, yes, I like Yu Yu Hakusho a lot. I think that was a pretty good show. Think about this. Anything else that? I guess we'll just leave it like that. Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, that kind of stuff. Attack on Titan I liked. I saw the first, 2 seasons or whatever, and I never went back to it. So, one day, eventually, I'll probably get caught up on Attack on Titan. But probably not anytime soon. I think it's available on Hulu. So, if Kat and I ever wanted to get caught up, we could. But I'm, seasons and seasons behind on the damn thing. So, okay. Anyway, thank you for the $1 tip, Naheen. Let's get that added. Wow, what the hell? I was just about to say, all right, let's end the pre-stream. And then a bunch of contributions came in. Okay, hold on a second here. 2-Bar King did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, 2-Bar King, for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. Philly Buckeye gifted a sub to Mosey. Congratulations, Mosey, on receiving that gifted sub. Dark Side Wings Laughing Out Loud now cheers that you better not be having a secret barbecue in your bathroom. Wait for us. What the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. Okay, thanks for the cheer. Authentic Italian Dolphin just did a $3.33 tip, and that's the biggest tip of the day. So let's get Authentic Italian Dolphin up on the leaderboard. So that gets up to 811, right? Yes. And he says, there's plenty of people out there who cannot afford, to contribute. But they watch without being vocal. Shoutouts to all the dedicated viewers out there. I agree. Shout out to the viewers who cannot contribute. As I said earlier today, it's not required to contribute. I appreciate contributions, of course, but it's not required. I'm happy that people just hang out with me. And like I said, they're kind of the vocal majority. They're there. They watch the stuff. If they can't catch a stream, they catch up on YouTube. I appreciate that people enjoy my content legitimately. I get messages all the time, people saying, thank you so much, you make me feel better today, or, your content took my mind off of something, and I just love hanging out with you, especially this time of the year with the new games. It's fun to see your take on them and stuff like that. So just thank you. Shout out to the silent majority of viewers. How about that? All right. Survive Sweet Treat did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Survive Sweet Treat. And you know what? I've completely forgotten to mention this today. If you are going to cheer, please consider using the Terminator cheer mode. Okay? The Terminator cheer mode gives 10% bonus bits to the streamer for free. I don't know how much longer it's running, but you might as well, if you're going to cheer for someone today, consider using it because it's freebie, right? It helps out the streamer, and it doesn't cost you anything. So please consider using that Terminator cheer mode if you are going to cheer, all right? And Epididymis did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Epididymis, for the 100-bit cheer. Okay? All right, guys. So we're going to get started with the Outer Worlds. I'm going to use the restroom very quickly, and then we're going to get started. So give me a minute here to just run in there and belch incredibly loudly and disgustingly and just freak all of you out because it's so nasty. Okay? And how nice. Anyway, give me like 2 minutes to go use the best restroom, and then we're going to start with Outer World. 4 hours of the Outer Worlds. Okay? Thanks, guys, and I'll be right back.